game of the night. The first game, Providence was victorious over Mitchell, 68-36. A little bit, wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting a tighter game. Both teams had pretty good records. One of the better Mitchell teams that they've had in a few years. And Providence just came out just hot, came out on all cylinders, and really Mitchell wasn't able to do much of anything with them. So it really worked out to be a pretty big blowout, 32 points. So we're in the second game. We're going up against Paoli. Paoli is coming into the year 20-2. This is one of the, or 22-2. My apologies. This is one of the best teams that Coach Cole has ever had here at Paoli, and he's had some really good ones in the last 6-8 years. This is one of his best, obviously led by his son Fletcher Cole, and just a whole host of just very large, strong players. And it's interesting. Obviously, the Sullivan kid is going to get quite a bit of attention. Cole's going to get a lot of attention, but just this whole team is just big, solid, thick, strong. They shoot well, they run well. He's got a lot of assets to deal with and to work with. So Eastern's going to have their work cut out tonight. Obviously, Eastern coming off a big win against Clarksville Wednesday night. Cody Bannon getting his 1,000th point, and really maybe one of the biggest third quarters I've seen all year out of us. We just came out and absolutely on fire with our pressure, really getting after it, and had that big 27-point quarter, and really turned a tie ball game at halftime, really put the game out of reach, and then it was kind of just playing until the end. Ended up being a running clock there at the end of the game. So, again, both teams playing pretty well right now. We'll see what's going to happen in this matchup. I think on Harold's website, I think he's got them predicted by 14. He's got Paoli by 14. Sorry, that's the first game. That was the Providence game. He's got Paoli by 31. This was we did see these guys in January 14th, and they did beat us. I think it was 40. I think was the score that night.
68-28 or
68-28. Sorry, 65-25. Yeah, you're close. You were close.
Yeah.
And I know, just talking with the guys today, I think they want to show that that's not who they are. Paoli got hot that night. We were a little cold, but their pressure got to us, and we were able to turn the ball over. No doubt, Coach Weatherford's message is, you just got to take care of the basketball. You got to take care of the ball. And I was talking with one of the JV coaches, Paoli, earlier tonight a little bit, and one thing that you see with this Paoli team is a long rebound, any kind of steal, anything. They are off to the races.
Yeah, they like to run,
and they are going to run. They are fast, and they've got a whole bunch of guys that can finish down the other end. So that's one thing I think is going to be key for us. Is one, can we make sure that we're getting our defenders back, and then really, can we just make sure we're taking great shots? It's not that we can't shoot threes and those kind of things. We just got to make sure we're taking good shots. Those long rebounds don't necessarily play into our favor. We put up good numbers Wednesday night point wise, but didn't shoot the ball all that well. Actually, it was kind of one of the strange nights. I think they had us down for 20% from three. I think we were 3 of 15 from three. I think don't hold me to that. We were able to get a lot of run out layups for some easy points. But I think it's going to be we're going to have to be able to shoot the ball well tonight, and then see what we contain Fletcher Cole. Can we match Sullivan's physicality inside? Sullivan's coming in. He's listed at 6'3", and I don't believe it. I think he's a little bit bigger than that. He's a big boy. He's strong inside. Really come a long way since his freshman year. These last couple of years, just watching his development, his physical growth, and really become a big weapon for them. They're coming in. Paoli's coming in with 4 seniors, 3 of which play quite a bit, but really led by Fletcher Cole, their point guard. Cole kind of makes everything happen. He's their playmaker. He's their guy that needs a bucket. He's the guy that's going to put pressure on the ball. He just makes everything happen. Obviously, his dad's the coach, and he's been coached probably since he was a type. But just a strong IQ. And so we'll kind of see what they're made of. It is an interesting atmosphere because we're purple on purple, so the whole gym is full of purple right now. So it's purple on purple everywhere, but you wouldn't have it any other way. This is one of those times of the year. It's just a special time of the year in Indiana. I've said that on the radio before. It's just that time where everybody comes out, supports their small schools, big schools all over the place, and it's just not like this anywhere else in the country.
Yeah, this is always the most exciting part of the season. The sectional week is always a blast.
And you see just kids get excited about it, and you look at it. We got 7 minutes to warm up. Neither team's on the floor, and Paoli's cheer blocks are already getting after it, and they're going crazy. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of back and forth tonight, so I'm sure that'll be fun times.
Yeah, see, Easton has a few more students they had the other night as well. I know that third quarter you talked about, that some of that excitement from that third quarter is carried over into the night.
100%. Well, I think more than anything Wednesday, I think our guys expected to win, but not only did they win, they played well, especially in that second half. And so to win and play poorly is one thing, but to win and feel like we played pretty well, right, it just gives you that little bit of boost, a little bit of, hey, we are capable, even after having a tough season, especially tough end of the season, but we just played so many solid schools, to just turn the corner and say, hey, we can put up some points, we can defend, and you saw our aggressiveness defensively the other night really just pick up. And I think Clarksville's youth got a little bit the best of them, but our kids are just putting good pressure everywhere. Playing the passing lanes, Bonja Bolt ended up 7 or 8 steals. Gavin Hurst had a couple steals, and really able to get some easy buckets. And that's, I think, it's going to be key tonight. Now, definitely the backcourt here for Paoli is going to be a little bit more experienced than what we saw with Clarksville, but I think the key is the same. Can we put pressure on them? Can we dictate what they do as opposed to them doing whatever they want? And if Fletcher Cole can kind of do what he wants, he's going to make plays. He's going to make easy baskets for his teammates, and he's going to knock down shots. So we've got to make everything tough on him and not just give up those easy plays. And then above all, we've got to match him on the glass. So, again, this particular team, they rebound well. They're physical. But once they get those rebounds, they are just absolutely off the races. I referee quite a bit, and this may be one of the faster-paced teams I saw this year. Okay. You put Jeffersonville, you put Brownstown, Paoli's right there with them. They're going to get up and down. They're not going to win a 30-35 game. They want 75 or 80. On the season, they're averaging 61. I think you'd rather play in the 70s.
Yeah, I agree.
But on the flip side, they're only giving us about 40 a game. So not only are they going to get up and move and get up and down, they're going to try to defend, at all costs.
I think you're onto something, but Sullivan only being listed as 6'3", I think we surpassed that a little bit. From here, anyway.
Typically in basketball, it seems like they add a few inches to everybody, but he doesn't. He's 6'3", and he's a strong 6'3".
He's solid. He's solid.
That's one of the things. You just look at their whole roster. Just a lot of guys. You can tell that a lot of these guys play football. You just can tell a lot of these guys they're not puny freshmen. They're big. He's got a whole bunch of juniors. He does have several sophomores on the roster, but a lot of these guys that play quite a bit are juniors and seniors. They've been in the program. They've been coached by Dusty for all these years, and they know what he wants. They get after it in the weight room, and you can see the body types. We talked a little bit last night. This is what we aspire to in sports, in our athletic programs. Is can we get to this point where all of our guys have this type of muscle, this kind of mass, this kind of strength, and I think we're getting there. I think you've seen development in the last few years with our athletes, seeing them bigger, stronger, faster. Can we just continue to improve on that and see how competitive we can be going down the stretch?
I agree, and we hired Ben Woodward as our strength and conditioning coach. Coach Woody. And we were talking the other day, and he's already seeing improvement in some of the guys he's working with. So, and we have our middle school guys in there with him now.
I thought he did a nice job when he was here before, and he had left for a few years. And so I know that he'll do a nice job. He does a great job of relationship building. He does just getting guys to test their limits, and push those limits and see what kind of strengths we can get after. Meanwhile, we'll talk about some of the other games in the area. You got a lot of action tonight. Starting with some of the smaller schools in the area at the West Washington Sectional. Borden is going up against South Central. Christian Academy is going up against Rock Creek. So this sectional, just looking today, you've got 17 wins, 16 wins, 16 wins, 16 wins. You've got 4 very solid basketball teams. I bet you're going to see 2 very competitive games. If we get a score update from them, we will try to get that out on the radio. But that's at the West Washington sectional. Meanwhile, Orleans is playing Lagodi tonight at the Lagodi sectional. Orleans coming. They're going for win number 20. Again, a very, very solid Orleans basketball team this year. Up in the Milan sectional, Hauser playing Trinity Lutheran. Hauser, one of the top teams in 1A in the state. Just having a 21-win team, just having a phenomenal year. In this sectional, we had Providence beat Mitchell in this first game. Obviously, this second game is between us and the Paoli Rams. In the 3A sectional, down at Charlestown, that sectional, let me get to it real quick. That sectional tonight, I think we had Madison and
Silver Creek.
Madison played Silver Creek.
Brownstown and Charlestown just finished up.
They just finished, okay?
It was Brownstown won 63-59.
Wow.
That was I believe the guard at Charlestown, Fresh. I believe, not official. He had 9 or 10 threes tonight.
Wow. I was expecting a dogfight in that first one. Brownstown with a 21-win team. Charlestown with 18 wins, one of the best teams that they've had in quite a while.
Absolutely.
And then Madison, Silver Creek in that second game. I imagine Silver Creek will be the favorite and it should do well. See Silver Creek and Brownstown to play again tomorrow night should be quite the matchup.
Yep.
And that should be it for this area. I guess we could go to the 4A sectional. That was Jeffersonville. Who'd they have tonight?
Jeffersonville
had Bedford. Sorry, Jefferson had Bedford. Then New Albany had Floyd Central. I wasn't trying to cut you off.
No, you're okay.
So Jeffersonville with 18 wins, New Albany with 18 wins. Just a lot of great, exciting basketball in this area. We're going to come to a real quick commercial break. We'll be back with starting lineups at the beginning of this basketball. This is Musketeer basketball on WSLM.
5 times national champions. 22 conference championships.
3 on the way.
17 Big Ten Players of the Year.
Throws up a shot.
7 Basketball Hall of Famers. And countless memories on the court.
Trace, what's it up?
This is Indiana Hoosiers basketball.
And we're back here at Paoli High School. Again, this getting starting lineups. Starting for Paoli is number 2, like Freeland mentioned. It was number 14, Fletcher Cole. Let's see, it's going to be number 22, Cooper Spires, the junior. The number 30, that's the sophomore, Dakota Apple. And I bet, it's going to be 32, Shannon Sullivan. Yes, no surprises there. So, again, I thought he started a couple seniors. He just started with 1 senior in Cole. The rest of them juniors and sophomores. So, the future is definitely bright for Coach Cole. Meanwhile, for the Musketeers, I was starting Gavin Hurst, senior Coach Bannon, junior Brody Temple, senior Caleb Bonchavolt, and then senior Garrett Brewery. Well, one thing I think is going to be tonight is how are we going to match up? You saw Wednesday night playing man and zone, kind of mixes back and forth. I don't think you can just straight zone this team. I think this team can shoot, but I don't think you just play man on that. I think Ray's going to have to be creative on how he matches up. Sullivan's a load inside, so who's going to manage that challenge? Who's going to meet that one? And then who's going to be on Cole all night? And not that those are the only 2 guys, but who's going to step up and make plays? Oddly enough, we probably have a little bit of a height advantage on this team, just top to bottom. But they're probably a little bit more physical, stronger than what we are. So we'll see what this comes out to be. Bongevold's going to tip against Sullivan. Sorry, not Sullivan. Tip is up, and looks like Bongevold, he's going to come up with the tip. Cody Vanden's going to bring it up. Being guarded by Minton. Gets it to Bongevold on the wing. Out to Gavin Hurst. Gavin really playing in his first section at this level. So just getting the first action, we'll kind of see how he plays at this level. Gavin being patient. Gets it up top to Brody Temple. Eastern being fairly patient. Temple out top, off the ball screen, finds Drury. Nice pass there by Brody Temple. Unable to finish. Nice look. Paoli going the other way. That's going to be Fletcher Cole, brings it up. Gets it over the Spires. Being guarded by Bonjabo. Over to Apple. Apple out, back out top to Cole. Cole for a long three. Good. Paoli in a 2-2-1 press. Again, you knew that they were going to kind of play at this level. Eastern being patient against the press. Gets the ball up to Bonjabo against the press. Finds Bandit in the corner. Bandit for three. No good. Rebound Drury. And that ball's going to be tipped out of bounds.
They seem comfortable offensively, though. They got through that press pretty easily.
We've got two good looks right there. Obviously, just didn't knock them down, but we do that, you're going to have a shot. Eastern in a man-to-man in the half court. Cole gets the ball on the wing, being guarded by Drury. Cole drives baseline, kicks it over. Spires for three, no good. Good block out there by Gavin. Rebounded by Bonjabo. He's going to turn it over. He's going to turn it over, and then they're going to get somebody for fouls. I think it was Bonjabo. Is that Bonjabo for a foul? Yeah. The hustle foul. Those things, you do something good. The ball got tipped out of his hands. He got a little frustrated. I didn't know if I thought it was him. Cole playing up the other way. Eastern down by three. Cole's going to fire for three. It's going to be a rebound there by, that's just going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a team rebound by the Musketeers. So again, two consecutive plays. Great block out there by Gavin Hurst. And really, the first one he had a hand on it. This one he was just able to keep anybody from getting it. Eastern gets it in. Bailey still in that press. Gets it up to Drury on the sideline. Out to Hurst. The Bonjabo on the wing. Gets the ball inside of Drury. Nice spin move. Left hand, no good. Going to be a rebound. Paoli going the other way. Gets it into Sullivan inside. No good. Good defense there by Temple. Going to be a offensive rebound for Paoli. Cole's going to make a drive. No good. Sullivan's going to get an offensive rebound. Again, that's going to be a killer. We've got to be able to get on the glass. That's going to be a foul on Brody Temple. And Chad Sullivan's going to go to the line.
Yeah, let him get offensive boards, that deep. That's going to make for a long night.
So it doesn't matter what the team is, but if you're going to give a team three shots at the rim, you don't have to shoot a great percentage to put up some points. Sullivan's first one's good. Second one is good. Paoli takes the 5-0 lead.
So 2-2-1 press again.
Eastern able to make the press. There we go. Gets it up. Finds Bannon in the corner. Man, a lot of contact there. Wow.
Yeah, really.
That's going to, again, you see that tempo. Apple got that rebound, and he goes all the way to the rim without hesitation. It's going to be a timeout Eastern. Eastern down 7-0, 4:58 here in the first quarter. Eastern will call timeout. We're going to cut this quick commercial break, and we will be right back. This is Section 46, Musketeer basketball on WSON.
What a weekend for Blue basketball. They're the all-time leader in Big Ten titles. And they play right here all year long. You don't want to miss a single game of Boiler Ball this season. What a weekend to be a Boilermaker. The two Boilermakers play here.
And we're back here at Paoli High School. Eastern down 7-0. 3 minutes into this game. It's making us late because we've had three pretty good looks at the basket. Drury had a layup. The Bandits had 2 threes. The first look was a really good one. The second one's not as good. a lot of contact down there on that shot. But some good things happening. But you saw that tempo, offensive rebounding, which we said in the pregame, and then that rebound right there, that long rebound off of Bandit's three, and they're off the races and he's able to get to the rim.
They transition really quickly. They do a really good job in transition.
Nice backdoor on the out of bounds. It's going to be a touch play. It's going to be Bandit for an easy two. Nice find there by Brody Temple. Myers brings it up for the rim. Gets it over to Cole. The Weatherford going with Drury to guard Cole. He's going to cough it up. That's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Bandit going the other end. They're going to put out two real quick. So an interesting decision, putting Drury, probably our most physical player, on probably a slightly quicker Cole. Really able to force a turnover right there. Cole drives baseline. Able to finish. Gavin Hurst kind of stepped in there. They're going to get Gavin Hurst on that foul. It's almost like Garrett had position, and Gavin kind of got split, and Cole was able to kind of split between the two of them. Finish. It was a tough finish. Jeffrey Fowler's going to check in for Musketeers. Cole's free throw is no good. Rebounded there by Garrett Drury. Temple gets it up to Sponsorbolt. Even off that free throw, just puts pressure. They're kind of pressing the whole time. Sponsorbolt on the drive. Nice drive. No good. Going to rebound there by Padgett. Paoli running the other way.
Offensively, Eastern's really, they're kind of getting what they want. They're getting down low. They're just missing high percentage shots right now.
If Bonzo was able to go right down the lane, get all the way to the rim, not able to finish. It'll be Padgett out top. Gets it over to Apple. Apple finds that's Hughes that checked in for Paoli. Gets it over to Cole. Cole pulls up from the free throw line. Very good. Easton able to make the press, gets it to Bonjabo. He's going to go all the way to the rim for kind of an easy two. Sullivan didn't even kind of look like he was going to contest. He just kind of put his hands up a little bit. 6-11 for Paoli with a 5-point advantage. Paoli's going to fire for three. And that's going to be rebounded there by Cody Bandit. He's going to dribble off his foot.
Oh, his shoe came off.
Oh, shoe came off. I didn't see that. Yeah, I totally didn't see that. I just saw the ball go out of bounds.
Eastern looks confident right now. They look. Again, to that third quarter at Clarksville, that's kind of what they look like right now in terms of their body language.
Good defensive pressure right there. Montville almost had a steal. And I agree with the call. I think Montville hit it out of bounds because Ray was hoping for a call right there.
He's trying.
Paoli player might have touched it. Chase Batt's going to check in for the Musketeers. Give Drury a well-deserved breather. Padgett out top. Bandit looks going for a steal. Hughes is going to fire for three. No good. And just a silly foul there by Brody Temple. He just runs him over. That's one of those that my coaches in high school was never foul jump shooters. And he's got plenty of room to get his three off, and Temple just runs over him. It's just got to contest without fouling.
That's one of those you look at him and why?
Yeah,
why?
So he's going to get three free throws. Hughes' first free throw is no good. I don't think Temple realized that picked up his second right there. Again, could be a big thing. Can't imagine he's going to sit this whole half, but could be big against the press. He does a nice job of seeing the floor, so we'll see how long a break that we can afford to give him. Hughes' third free throw is also good. Paoli with a 7-point lead, able to break the press. Finds Bandit on the other end. Great move. Good ball movement right there. Good move. Good find there by Jeffrey Fowler. He's been able to break the press with ease and get a layup on the other end. Cole's on the drive. Cole's going up against Drury. Great defense there by Garrett Drury. going the other way. Cole did not like that one at all. A lot of contact. I don't think Coach liked that one at all either, but Drury, top of the key, finds Bongible. Bongible's going to fire for three. No good. It's going to be a rebound. Padgett. And they're off the races. Cole thought about pulling up. He's going to drive baseline. Gets it back out to Spires. Reverses over to Hughes. Back out to Spires. We'll find a wide open Minton underneath. Good ball movement there by Paoli. I think Eastern, we had one of the guys switched and the other guy didn't switch. Fowler got trapped in the press. Ball doesn't get tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, we're in my opinion, I think we're gambling a little too much.
Well, you got to communicate. If you're gonna switch, especially in the half court, you got to communicate, because that small miscommunication, Bandit's going to throw it away. They're going to get an easy two. I don't know exactly what Bandit saw there, but that's going to be. They call it out of bounds, or they say it touched it.
I don't know. They did say it's Eastern's ball, so I guess Paoli touched it out of bounds.
Bandit tried to inbound the basketball, and it looked like Paoli touched it. The ball landed out of bounds. They're going to say off Paoli. Eastern able to break the press. Bandit's got a three in the corner. No good. It's going to be tipped there by Drury. Again, it's just not the shot we need. I think Bandit could get to the rim if he wants to. We got the numbers. They're still in transition. One pump fake, and that guy's going to go flying by him. He's not set. You got to tough. You want to give your senior 1,000-point scorer quite a bit of liberty, but I think he'd get a better shot there. Another offensive rebound there for Paoli, able to put that one in. Crowd didn't like that one. Back caught the ball, straddled the half-court line, passed it back. So he is legal. Good officiating there. Paoli didn't like it. Just inside of a minute, Paoli up 19-8. Looks like Bandit's going to try to play for one shot. He's being guarded there by Spires. Just kind of knocked out of bounds. No call there. Temple was there to kind of save him.
Out of the corner.
Bandit out top. Gets it to Temple. Temple tries to find Fowler, who was open. Again, Paoli just being extra aggressive right here. 30 seconds to play. It's going to be Eastern out of bounds. It'll be 24. Ian Sullivan going to check in. Give Fletcher Cole a quick break. Temple on the inbound. Finds Drury. Nice set there. Good find by Temple. Good finish there by Drury. Cuts this to a 9-point advantage for the Rams. 20 seconds. It's going to be Spires out top. Over to Minton. Back to Spires.
Like going on 1-3-1.
Looks like we went to 1-3-1 for a minute. That may be the Coles out of the game. We might be looking to go to that zone. Sullivan's going to make a drive. Tough finish. He's able to finish there. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Eastern down 10-21 against the Salem, the Paoli Rams. I don't know why I said Salem twice. This is Musketeers basketball on WSLM. We're going to cut this quick commercial break.
The Papa John's pizza makers are in the kitchen, hand-stuffing mozzarella into their fresh, never-frozen original dough to make you an epic stuffed crust pizza. They have perfected the mozzarella tuck into their original dough to make a beautiful hand-stuffed crust. In one epic stuffed crust pizza, the team is using 5 sticks of mozzarella cheese, so every bite is as cheesy as can be. Right now, at your Salem Papa John's, get a one-topping epic stuffed crust pizza for only $13.99. And this goes without saying, but don't forget to dip it in their special garlic sauce. Call Reach today and order at 812-883-3369 or go online and select your Papa rewards. Either way, it's a win-win for you and your family. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
And we're back here at Paoli High School Sectional 46. The Eastern Musketeers, we are down by 11, 10-21 against the host Paoli Rams. that first quarter, really the second half of the first quarter, Paoli was able to extend that lead. I just feel like we got a little bit sloppy in our shot selection. The first half of the quarter, we were getting great shots. We just weren't hitting them. And then we got a little bit sloppy with our shot selection, and all of a sudden a couple of those misses lead to points, and now we're down 11. Just kind of making things harder on ourselves than what maybe they need to be.
Yeah, I agree. If I'm Coach Weatherford, I don't think I'm super disappointed after that quarter because just a couple missed layups, a few silly mistakes, but the kids are competing.
Eastern's going to get a steal on the other end. Sullivan coughs it up, gets up to Drury. Drury finds Temple for an easy two. Good ball movement there. Good defense there in the post by Brody Temple. That's going to be Fletcher Cole being guarded by Drury. Cole just able to get to the rim. He's going to get a foul. It's going to just be Drury's first. Maybe that's the first time that he's actually gotten by Drury. Every other time, it's like Drury's been able to cut him off or really force him to get rid of it. Cole's first free throw is up and good.
Cole moves really well for his size. I mean, he's a good-sized point guard.
Not overly tall, but just I call them crafty.
Yeah.
They have a way to just finagle and get around there, use their body. And Paoli kind of in a 1-2-2 or a 2-2-1, even off of a free throw. You tell it's just kind of woven into the fabric of what they do. Temple's going to get all the way to the rim. Just nobody picked him up. No good. And Paoli looking to run off the rebound. Cole thought about a long three. They're going to go over the top there to Sullivan. Could have had a steal. Cody Bannon had a hand on it. Ball went out of bounds. A lot of contact there. The way Sullivan's kind of looking for that lob over the top. Got to be really careful there. You put the defender, they just can't do anything with it. It's just not legal. Cole kicks out. He gets out the apple back to Cole. Paoli with a 10-point advantage. You look at some of these guys other than Cole, it looks like our defenders are just kind of just staying off of them, staying in the lane, playing for the drive.
A lot of help side, yeah.
Good help side there. There's going to be a travel there. Good help side there by Fowler. Drury kind of stayed in front. He just kind of did his job on Cole. Once Fowler came over, Cole was going to get trapped. He wasn't going to have anywhere to go. He tries to spin back. They're going to get a foul, or get a travel, sorry. Eastern's going to take the ball.
Back to the 2-2-1, it looks like.
Fowler splits the trap. They're going to get a foul there on Paoli. The foul's going to be on 30. Apple, this is first. And this first half, there's only been 2 fouls called. Or 2 fouls in quarter. Sorry, 2 fouls in quarter. We had 3 fouls in that first quarter.
I agree. They're definitely letting them play.
That's one of those things. I think you get to this level, and people don't have to harp about officiating, but they know what they're doing at this level. These guys are the best. They've been selected, and they're gonna let them play within reason. That first game that got a little physical, but Providence is just on fire. But these guys are gonna do a good job. Eastern being very patient. Finds Drury out top. Drury's gonna drive. He's gonna get all the way to the rim. So I don't know that I've seen Drury look to be so offensive here. He's going to the rim with authority. There's going to be a second foul there on Apple. This whole game, this whole half, Drury looks at, you wouldn't think, he's not our leading scorer, but man, he's been going to the rim awfully aggressively. Knocks down that first free throw. Hurst is going to check in for Fowler. And then Mintz is going to check in for the Rams. Could be the X factor. One, trying to contain Cole. And if he can add 10, 15 points, there's an X factor there that maybe we didn't plan for. It's huge. That'd be huge. Eastern cuts it to 8, 22-14. 5:51 to play here in the second quarter. There's that backdoor lob. Oh, they're going to get Hurst. He didn't mean to, but yeah, Paoli ran the play well, and Gavin fell, but he definitely grabbed a hold of him on the way down. I think that's going to be Gavin's second. Paoli's going to be out of bounds underneath. Eastern looks like they're going to defend in a 2-3 out of bounds. Number 30, Dakota Abbott, going to check back in for the Rams.
Did they say that was her first stop?
I thought for sure he had one earlier, but yeah, that's what's the spot on the board. It's going to be Spires is going to get all the way to the rim. He's going to lay it in for 2. Easton gets the ball up again, gets it to Bandit all the way down the corner on the other end, and he's just going to throw it off to the defender. He's kind of falling out of bounds there. Nowhere to go. I think we got to be careful with that pass. It's one thing to throw the ball over the top of the press, but to throw it all the way to that deep corner, if you miscalculate at all, it's out of bounds. There's nowhere to go. You know, Cody makes a smart play to try to save the possession, but it just we got to be really careful there.
Even when you do catch it, there's already 2 defenders.
Yeah,
right there.
Easton gets it in. Temple top of the key. Temple gets it to Bonjabo in the corner. Pump fake, pull up for about 17, no good. It's going to be a rebound there by Minton. He's going to get it over to Cole. Cole finds Hughes in the corner. Hughes is going to fire for 3. It's good.
That transition is dangerous.
They get out and go, and they find that first open look and go. Paoli's going to extend their lead, 27-14, 5:05 to play. Eastern has called a full timeout. We will cut this quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Drew and Johnson Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones, which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Rodney Bruff, agent at Rodney S. Bruff Agency Incorporated at 812-277-1400 today.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
And we're back here at Paoli High School, Sectional 46. The host Rams are beating the Musketeers 27-14. Again, Paoli's transitions they just do it well. I mean, when they do it unselfishly as well. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys have already scored for the Rams. They don't care who's putting up the points. Obviously, you've got your 2 leading scorers in Cole and Sullivan, but everybody's chipping in. They're just taking that open look that they get off the transition. So it's they've been able to take care of this here in the second quarter. One thing I will say, you've seen Eastern from time to time this year, kind of just fold their hands. Got a turnover there by Bonjabo. That's going to be a layup for Padgett on the other end. But our guys are still fighting. So, we're down 15, but you still see them fighting. I think they know they still got a shot at this, so we just got to be able to knock down some shots. And a couple nice pass there by Temple. That's going to be Drury again.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with them offensively. They're being patient, moving the ball. Obviously, we talked about a few missed opportunities, but they're being real patient and, like I said, kind of getting what they want.
Meanwhile, on the other end, it's going to be Paoli passing the ball on top. It's going to be Minton. They're going to get a travel. Good defense there by Fowler. Fowler being just kind of extra aggressive there on the ball. Minton didn't like it. Tries to kind of shake him off. Takes that extra step. Again, 4:12 to play. 29-16. See if Eastern can't get this down to single digits going into halftime. Get this to where it's 2 or 3 possessions, and then regroup, and then come back out the second half and be ready to rock and roll. Temple's going to go all the way to the rim. Kicks it out to Drury. Drury, 15-footer, no good. Rebound by Cole. He's going to look to run. Get it out. That's going to be Spires. Bobbles the ball a little bit. Gets it back out to Minton. Back to Spires. Gets it inside to Sullivan. Sullivan just kind of bodies through Fowler. I don't know that Fowler could have done much else there. One of those, I didn't see his arms down, but Sullivan just kind of went through him.
He did. I thought defensively we did a good job right there. Sullivan made all the contact.
I don't know. It didn't look like he was moving. Sometimes they kind of let that one go when you got a big guy like that going to a small guy that let that one go. Golden able to hit both free throws. It sends us back out to 15. Paoli kind of switching back to a 1-2-2, kind of three-quarter court. Bandit's going to fire for three. Again, that three cost us a layup. I don't think we're realizing that. If he can get to the rim, those short shots, we're not getting the transition there. We get a long rebound, and they're off the race. They get two, right? And again, it's how much liberty do you want to give your thousand-point scorer? But it definitely costs us a layup at the other end. So I think we can just be a little bit more selective. Got a pump fake, get him in the air, try to get to the free throw line. Meanwhile, Bonsville gets to the rim. He's going to get fouled. He's going to get two free throws. First one is no good. They're going to call that foul there on Minton. Paoli up 33-16. Second free throw is good by Bonsville. Eastern in the man-to-man. Drury guarding Cole. High ball screen. Drury able to kind of get through it. Over to Spires. Gets it back to Cole. Just over 3 minutes to play. I don't like that screen when they throw the shoulder. When they throw that shoulder, it's not a legal screen. They're going to give Fletcher Cole for a double dribble. I did not see that, but that's what they said happened. He kind of had that hesitation dribble, and they're going to say he touched it with both. But on that screen, when they kind of throw that shoulder, the screener is initiating that contact, and that's just not legal. And that's just, it doesn't bode well for us. Nice find there by Bonsville. Gets it all the way down to Banner. Had both no good. Nice pass there by Bonsville.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. But speaking of contact, there was a lot down there.
A lot of contact down there.
I think it's what some of our fans are upset about right now.
Offensive rebound there for Paoli. Finger on the other way. We throw a full-foot pass to Banner, and Sullivan blocks it into oblivion to extend it 35-17. Again, I think we can be a little more crafty with our front fakes. I think if we just show a little fake, Sullivan flies by us, and we got an easy layup. That last one, I do think we got a lot of contact. They're going to get Paoli on a foul just out of bounds. Just holding in the lane. Again, Paoli is an extremely physical team, and they're going to do as much as you let them get away with. And so just a little extra there. I didn't see the grab there, but he came out strong with the call, so obviously he saw something there. Eastern out of bounds. Gets it into Bonsville. A lot of contact there. They are going to get a foul there. Bonsville's going to get to the line for two. Looks like that foul's going to be on Sullivan. No, sorry, they're saying that's on 12. Wow. I thought he was kind of on the other side of the play. They're going to call Hughes for that foul. Bonsville's first one is no good. 2:25 to play. Paoli with an 18-point advantage. It's going to be number 52, Jackson Riddle, senior, going to check in for the Rams. Bonsville's second one is good. Fletcher Cole's going to bring the ball up. Again, they've extended this to 17. We got to see, can we get this to single digits? Can we go on a 6-0 run, 7-0 run, 8-0 run? Can we get this down? Get a couple stops. I thought he tied him up. I thought it was a jump ball too. Good jump baller. Good defense there by Fowler. Again, Drury just doing his job, staying in front. Fowler, with the smart help, comes in, is able to tie him up. That's going to be a turnover. They must have said the ball was red. Okay. Number 4, Dane Padgett's going to check back in for the Rams. Just over 2 minutes to play. Paoli's called off their press. They're going to just move back to half court set. Looks like they're going to go all the way back to a 2-3 zone. We'll see what we can get out of this. Can we get an open look, knock down a shot or two? Fowler out top, looks at Bonsible. Back to Fowler. Bonsible top to Kitty, back to Fowler. I'd like to see some reversal. Get that ball on the other side of the court. We kind of stayed on that left side. Let's move that ball side to side. Attack some gaps. Bandit's going to drive the other side. Cross-court pass. There we go. A little bit better ball movement. Bonsible's going to get an open three. No good. Good look. Rebounded there by Cole. I like the look. We got a couple rotations. Get an open look. I think he hesitated. That's maybe why we don't get it. Just you're open. We get the ball moving. Let her fly. Shoot with confidence. Just over a minute to play. Going to be patched out top, being guarded by Temple. Finds Fletcher Cole. And I'm sure Dusty Cole is ready to just take one shot, take a 17-point lead, and go to halftime. Going to be Hughes. Gets it back to Cole. Looks like they're going to just let it go. They play with such tempo, then they get in these situations, and he has no problem. Let's just take a minute and a half off the clock,
It's tough to play a team that can do both.
Right. When you can play that methodical, manage the time, and not turn the ball over, and play in the 60s and 70s, that's a tough combo to beat. And when you can just trust it, there's no specific pattern here. It's just be patient, don't do anything silly. I'm sure he'll take free throws and layups, but Cole's going to try to get by Drury. Drury's up. Drury's going to be called for a foul. This is where I always wonder, what are we getting here? It's a silly call. I don't know what. We didn't gain anything there, and it's such minimal contact. Right. I think just tell them, hey, get off, and move on. 11 seconds to play. We inbound to Cole. Drury did pick up his second foul. Cole's going to try to get in the lane, pulls up for about 15, and then good.
That was really good defense. Yeah, that was a bad shot.
Bandit's going to fire from half court. No good. And that is going to bring us to the end of the first half. The end of the first half is going to be 37-18. The Rams on top. This has been Musketeer basketball on WSLN. We're going to cut to a couple commercials. We'll be back with some stats and some thoughts on the first half.
Head on over to McDonald's in Salem, French Lick, and Bedford to celebrate after the game, to enjoy that one-of-a-kind taste of McDonald's or warm up with some hot coffee. McDonald's is saving you money with the McValue menu at breakfast and lunch. You can get either a sausage McMuffin, sausage biscuit, sausage burrito, or a hash brown, and get one more for just $1. And at lunch, you can get either a double cheeseburger, McChicken, 6-piece nugget, or a small fry, and get one more for just $1. Stop in on Tuesdays, where Happy Meals are just $3 from 4 to 8 p.m., along with kids' activities. And don't forget to book your child's next birthday party in the McDonald's Play Place, where it's hosted and you get the cake, food, drinks, and we clean up the mess, all for one price. Call for details and scheduling at 812-883-1976. No matter what the temperature is outside, you'll be loving it at McDonald's.
Congress is poised to pass a bill to keep AM radio in cars, but time is running out. 82 million Americans risk losing the news, sports, talk, traffic, and vital emergency information they rely on. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress to pass this bill now.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're good at insurance, but not just any insurance. We're good at...
No.
Did you forget the parking brake? Yes, you forgot the parking brake. Insurance. When the forecast calls for cheese ball sight hail insurance. Even shouldn't have parked under that tree. Insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Call your Washington County Farm Bureau agent, Jason Petmeyer, today at 812-620-8923.
after a joint surgery, injury, or illness. Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward rehabilitation program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
And we're back here at Paoli High School, Sectional 46. The Rams are beating Musketeers 37-18 here at halftime. It's one of those things that the score is deceptive to me because I feel like it's been a pretty competitive matchup. That second quarter, Paoli able to get some outlets off some shots and able to get. We didn't turn the ball over a great deal. We've done some good things. We've gotten good looks offensively. Haven't shot at a great lick. Missed some layups there. But really, we've done some good things. Just Paoli able to make you pay for any mistake. And really just looking, I think of three different shots where there's just a long rebound, and man, Paoli's off to the races getting a layup out of it. And you don't have to do that too many times before all of a sudden you're up 15-20.
Yeah, I think we're doing a good, like you said, we're doing a good job getting to the basket. We stayed poised and composed, at times when we needed to. But yeah, every single mistake, they do a good job capitalizing on.
And you can see where they're just as they're veterans. They've been here before. They had success in the tournament the last couple of years. They've been here. This is not a nerve-wracking thing for them at all. We've got some kids who haven't played a lot of sectional basketball and haven't played at this level, and so seeing a little bit of that maybe come out. But again, I like that our guys are still competing. I think we had a shot there where it was about 13 we had the ball. I really think you got a chance, a shot or two. All of a sudden, it's a ball game, and instead it's a couple difficult shots, a couple misses there, missed free throw, and then all of a sudden it goes from 13 to 15 to 18, 20, and now Paoli can put up some points in bunches. And as quickly as they can score, your focus has just got to be that much more because you can't take a play off because they're going to find that guy and they're going to find that mistake. I think we had a play where one guy switched and the other guy didn't, and boom, they found the guy for a layup. And sometimes in a lot of games, maybe that's not a huge mistake, but Paoli's good enough to find that mistake and make you pay for it.
Well, maybe Coach is in there giving the same halftime speech he gave against Clarksville
the other night.
Maybe we'll get another one of those third quarters.
But again, we're going to have to find a way to force some turnovers. I've got to force 6 turnovers, which is not a bad number. But can we find some turnovers and turn them into points? And can we do that? Because obviously we've got quite a bit to make up. So can we do that in the third quarter? Can we cut this down into single digits going into the fourth? Or what can we get accomplished with our defense? I do want to say I feel like Drury's done a fantastic job. I think Cole ended up with 10 points that first half, but really I think he had to work his tail off for every single one of them. He did. There was one that got bailed out on a foul maybe, and one where I think Gavin got in his way. But Drury just doing a nice job. And again, I wouldn't have had on my bingo card that Garrett was going to be our leading scorer this half. For the Musketeers, we had Bandit with 6, Bronco with 4, and I've got Drury down with 8. That wouldn't have been the half that I would have expected. But Drury just playing a nice game, really attacking the ball offensively. He's always done a nice job defensively, and he works on the defensive end. But offensively, it's just not something that he normally puts a lot of as much focus into. And really, you can tell just as a senior, he's going to leave it all out there, which I appreciate. Meanwhile, for Paoli, they've got several guys score. So Minton with 6, Padgett with 6, Hughes with 5. We already said Cole had 10, Spires with 2, Apple with 2. Sullivan did not make a bucket that had. He hit 4 free throws, so doing a nice job inside against him. And then Sullivan's little brother had 2. So got 8 different guys that have scored in the first half. So just a very unselfish team there for Paoli. We'll see kind of what's going on in the second half. Again, I think we're going to have to dial up our pressure, and now's where you're going to have to gamble a little bit because you got a lot to make up, and what kind of what kind of decisions can we force them into? Can we get them into some long passes? Can we get them into some quick dribbles? We should force a couple travels on our traps. Can we do that consistently and really kind of come back? When you're down like this, I don't think our players can be thinking we're down 20. I think you've got to think, can we cut half this lead?
Yeah,
and one
chip away at it.
In this third quarter, can we cut this to 10? And even then, I think each play you're thinking, can I get one stop and a rebound? Can I get a stop and a rebound? Can I string 3, 4, 5 of those together? Basketball is the craziest sport in the world where it just seems to be contagious. A couple guys start hitting some shots. You see, it just seems like everybody starts to make them. And I think it's going to be key. Can we make a couple shots early? Really, can we get Bandit some open looks? Really, can we get Fowler? Can we get some open looks? And see what kind of spark can happen. We've done a pretty nice job of getting the ball to the rim. Haven't finished well, but can we pair that with some outside shooting? We'll see. We'll see what the second half has in store. We're going to cut to just a couple commercial breaks. We'll be right back with the second half of this game. This has been Musketeer Basketball on WSLN.
Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $12.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizza, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their favorite potato salad, slaw, and desserts. Then come back on Friday night for the homestyle buffet from 4:30 to 8 p.m. or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays for $15. Children's buffet is only $7 each. It's where you'll find a variety of good home-cooked foods at Mama Rosa's.
5 times national champions, 22 conference championships.
3 on the way. Yes!
17 Big Ten Players of the Year.
Throws up a shot.
Again. 7 Basketball Hall of Famers and countless memories on the court.
Trace, what's it up?
This is Indiana Hoosiers basketball.
And we're back here at Paoli High School, Sectional 46. Again, Eastern down 37 to 18 at the half. Again, we'll talk about some just scores in the area. Have you seen any updates, Jordan?
Yes. Silver Creek is up on Madison 29 to 20 at the half.
Okay.
The last I checked on the New Albany score, New Albany's playing Wood Central.
Correct.
They were up 20 with about 5 minutes left in the half, 28 to 8.
What did you see? Did you see the score on that Jeff game, that first game of the night?
I did not see the Jeff game.
One shocker, Guinea County still went on Batesville. Batesville was probably the favorite in that game.
I believe you're right.
Guinea County is coached by our former girls coach, Mike McBride.
Yep.
So they won big, 25 against Batesville. So good win for Guinea County. I see Gordon beat South Central by 19. Let's see if I can find anything else from the area. A lot of those scores haven't been reported. If they come in, we'll let you know. Meanwhile, looks like Eastern going back with their starters. Paoli going back with their starters as well. That's going to be Minton on the drive against Gavin Hurst, able to get all the way to the rim, 4-2. Tough drive, tough finish. Eastern going the other way. Gets it out to Bonjabo. Bonjabo being patient outside. I think this is one of those, got to get tempo going a little bit. See what we can get the ball into Drury. Drury out to Hurst, finds Bandit. Temple there, that's a high elbow. He's going to take a tough shot, no good. Going to be rebounded there by Minton. And they're off the races. They're going to find, nice ball movement there. They're going to get Sullivan for an easy two. His first basket of the game. Paoli staying kind of in a man-to-man press. Not as aggressive on the ball, just kind of keeping it in front. Paoli extends the lead 41 to 18. Bandit's going to drives baseline, tough baseline runner. Bonjabo with a nice putback. He's able to finish. Spires going the other way. Finds Apple. Apple's going to get all the way to the rim for an easy two. Again, just too easy to look. Easton throws it over the top to Bonjabo. Tough drive, easy to finish. Able to make a nice move to get around Sullivan. Coach Weatherford telling the guys to get up and guard. He had kind of a one-man press right there. It's going to be Spires off the ball screen. Going to get to the rim. No good. Rebound, Gavin Hurst. Looking to run. Temple going the other way. Temple finds Bonjabo in the corner for three. No good. Drury with an offensive rebound. Finds Bonjabo for another two. Bonjabo having some like 6 quick points here in this first couple minutes.
He's hustling right now. He doesn't want his career to end right now.
Cole gets the ball into Sullivan. Sullivan be guarded by Temple. Sullivan's a nice finish. You have to think Sullivan's not a factor here in that first half. And they've gone to him 3 times in 3 plays. So it had to be in the message that was given there at halftime. They're going to get a foul. Got to be on Sullivan. Bonjabo cutting across the lane. Bonjabo trying to fire up his seam just a little bit. Looks like Caleb playing with a little life. Everybody else seems a little sluggish. I'm not knocking on them. They just seem a little sluggish. Temple finds Drury on the inbound. Tough pass.
You get hustled by a bandit right there. That slowed down the...
Get the ball into Sullivan at the other end. They're going to get Hurst for a foul. Sullivan's just too big and strong. I don't know that Hurst could do anything there. They're going to say his 3rd foul. Fowler's going to check in. Sullivan's first free throw is good. Paoli with a 22-point lead, 46-24, 5:20 to play here in this third quarter. Sullivan at the line for a second one, and it's good. Perfect 6 for 6 from the line tonight. Paoli kind of staying in that man-to-man press. You tell it's just kind of part of who they are and what they do. Temple able to handle the pressure. Gets it across, finds Bonjabo. Again, one of those things I think you just got to think, can we get one stop at a time? You know, they've had a couple easy looks. Fowler with a nice baseline drive. Pulls up, no good. It's going to be rebounded there by Fletcher Cole. He's going to go the other way. Cole finds Spires on the wing. Tries to get the ball into Sullivan. Good steal there by Brody Temple. Bandit's going the other way with it. A lot of contact there. Wow. It's going to be out of bounds. Eastern basketball, but looks like Spires just about ripped his arm off. Eastern going to inbound under their basket. Temple finds Fowler. Fowler for 3. No good. Rebounded there by Apple. Apple's off to the races. And he's going to pull it out. Cole sets it back up.
You know, I'm real impressed with Fowler. I mean, he's a freshman, right?
Yes, just a freshman.
He's a freshman. He had a pretty long injury.
Yeah.
He was in a boot for a while. That's really unfortunate. I'd like to see how he turned out this year without, missing all that downtime.
Sullivan on the other end gets to nice move there. Eastern's going to call a timeout. Again, we've had several injuries this year. Hoagland, who I kind of thought was going to be a bigger factor in the year, out most of the beginning of the year with that shoulder injury. Yep. Brady, who played a little bit at the very beginning of the year, ended up getting hurt and missed most of the year. When he came back, they put him back down there on the JV. Fowler missed several games with the boot. So really, not really a full healthy team until really late January, early February, where you kind of got everybody back. So, I know you can't go back and redo things, but wonder, could just that time and that development or chemistry, just chemistry at all. You've got our four seniors who have seen a lot of basketball with each other. How are they going to meld with these freshmen? Even that really played JV for the first half of the year, and really we needed it, especially with some of the injuries and everything. So that's part of high school sports is kind of finding your chemistry, finding what works. That's why you play 22 games. That's why you got all that time to figure it out. But I think we lose quite a bit this year, but I think there's still a lot of hope going forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. Like I said, Tyler, Eli, Chase, and you have a really good 8th grade group.
Yep,
coming up.
And really, Temple is coming back. He's done the floor so well for a big guy. Nice drive there by Brody Temple. He's going to get fouled by Pageant. Again, Temple's one of those, you kind of expect him in a 5'11" point guard frame, but he's not. He's in a 6'3", 6'4" post player frame, but definitely has that court awareness that you like to see out of your guard. Just does a nice job of finding an open man. And if you can couple that with being able to play with his back to the basket in the post, and then, can he guard that point guard? Can he guard the post player? Temple's first free throw is good. The second one is no good. Rebound there by Fletcher Cole. They're going to be off to the races. That's going to be 2-2. Again, it's odd. Even off of a free throw, they are just gone. This was not a crazy miss, but Leachman's got to be able to get back and defend that. 3:27 to play. Paoli with a 51-25 advantage. Fowler out top. Gets it over to Temple. Temple over to Bonjagold. Again, I think we're probably being a little extra patient right here. We got to make something happen. Temple with the turnover. Because he saw a bad underneath, but just not quite get it there. Cole's going to fire for 3 at the other end. No good. Over the backboard and get out of bounds. Really, other than the very beginning of the game, Cole hasn't looked to take a lot of shots. He hit a couple shots there at the beginning of that first quarter, and really hasn't done as much offensively. Obviously, he hasn't needed to, but hasn't done as much. So that's the first look at this half. Just under 3 minutes to play. Again, I think our guys, we're being a little extra patient. We don't want to be in a hurry. You don't want to make silly stuff, but we've got to get some shots. We've got to get to the rim. We've got to get some free throws. We've got to try to make something happen. Bannett's going to fire for a long 3. No good. Rebound Sullivan. That's going to be tied up there by Bonjagold. It's going to be Eastern basketball.
Bonjagold is competing.
Yes. He is absolutely not ready to be done. You take probably 30, 40 seconds off, and then we pull up for a volleyball line 3. We've got to be a little aggressive, but let's go. Let's get to the rim. Bannon gets it in, finds Fowler. Fowler tries to get in the lane, tries to find Bad, no good, or going to turn it over. Paolo's going the other way. Gets it to Sullivan. They're going to find, that's going to be Pageant underneath. Nice spin move there for each 2. All their guys just handled themselves in the post well. Just good work back to the basket. Pump fake and just spin. Pageant's not their biggest guy, but just makes a nice move and able to make it easy. Temple gets it out to Fowler. Fowler gets it out to Bonjagold. Over to Temple. Temple gets into the lane. Out to Bonjagold. Temple trying to drive. Tough shot, no good. Rebound Sullivan. Temple didn't like it. There was a lot of contact there. Temple thought he got fouled. Paoli gets the ball up to Cole. Temple grab him a little bit. They're going to get Temple for a foul. It's going to be his 3rd. That's one of those that, he got some contact down there. He didn't like it. And so it's one thing to channel that into being aggressive, but just no reason to be silly foul. Good play.
I think you said it before, too. Paoli doesn't do anything special. They're fundamentally sound, and they just hustle. I mean, that transition is dangerous.
Right. Again, they are a very fundamental team, and I think, as they wrap this, that's going to be huge for kind of a long 3. It's going to be a rebound there to Fowler. I don't know that we're going to be able to come back tonight, but to watch them against Providence is a very similar team, very physical, very methodical, very fundamental. Should be an interesting matchup. Bonsvold out top, just inside a minute to play. Eastern down 25 to 53. Gets it over to Gavin Hurst. Gavin to Bonsvold. Dribbles off his foot. Again, we got a little careless there. Paoli looks. It's going to be an apple for three. No good. Bonsvold blocks out of the air to get that rebound. He just got such athleticism. He does. It's not just to go and get the rebound, but he's going to get it up above the rim. Bonsvold trying to drive, spins back. Again, stripped. It's going to be Hughes going the other way. Good ball movement there by Paoli. Gets it out to Hughes for a three. No good. Rebound there by Bonsvold. Temple, 5 seconds to play. That is a violation, even if it's not. It's going to be no three. That's going to be the end of the quarter, 53 to 25. On that play, Temple kind of waved his elbow at him, and the rule should be if he makes contact, it's a flagrant. If he doesn't make contact, it's a violation. You absolutely, as the offensive player, cannot swing your elbow at the defender. So if he makes contact, that's a foul. But they're saying he didn't make contact. It's still a violation.
Just because he swung the elbow in general.
So that changed a couple years ago, where it's not a foul, it's just a violation. But he clearly played his day, swung his elbow in the face of the defender. Thankfully, there was no contact, and nobody was hurt or anything like that. But that's one of those dangerous plays that you want to be super careful about. Yeah, there's no reason for anybody to get hurt. That's going to be 53-25. We're going to cut to a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with the fourth quarter of this basketball game.
White from WSLM, and I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana.
It's March Madness, baby, and we have some mad deals here at John Jones Auto Group. With nearly 300 new and over 400 pre-owned vehicles in inventory, we are looking to power forward through the end of the first quarter and give you a slam dunk of a deal. Worried about bad credit or no credit? Pass us the ball and give us the opportunity to assist you with your next auto loan. With our special program, it no longer feels like you're taking a full-court shot in the dark. Take a time out and fill out an application online at johnjonesautogroup.com. And while you're there, check out our full inventory between all of our locations. And don't get caught traveling. Stop local at your nearby John Jones dealership.
And we're back here at Paoli High School. Eastern at 25-53 against the host Rams. Looks like both teams are Eastern going back with their starters. Paoli with a few of their starters. That's going to be over to Spires. Spires going to fire for three. Just the third three of the game for this Paoli team, who I know has they put up a lot of them, so not shot a ton of threes tonight. Temple working offensively. Gets it over to Hurst. Hurst finds Bennett. Temple working inside. Good move, good strong move there. No good. Rebound there to Apple. Makes a strong move. Just got to be able to finish. Gets it back to Apple inside. Good ball movement. Finds Minton for an easy two. Again, just making that extra pass to take a decent shot and turn it into a great easy shot. Paoli just does that at a high level. That time, you had a couple of different passes. They had shots and just passed so that we get wide open. Look, Vannett's going to fire for three on the other end. And he's able to connect. Just his first points of this half. See if he can kind of catch fire here in this last quarter. Paoli up by 30 right now. Eastern going kind of a modified, I don't know what this is, 2-3, 1-1-3 maybe. Looks like a zone, but not everybody's playing zone. Paoli's going to turn it over.
Yeah, I mean, Paoli they just wear you down. Like that transition, then they're in your face pressing, zone, man.
The other thing, he's played maybe 11 guys. You know, so just having depth where they can just kind of keep fresh bodies that are all just going to kind of keep staying after it. Some of these guys I know play JV, but they still got some talent. They're still ready to go. Temple with the tough pass, turns it over, trying to find Bandit. Paoli going the other way. Minton's going to get fouled there by Bonjavolt. Again, we ended up just on the back side of the play, and really nothing you could do other than foul. Kind of wondered if Paoli would kind of stop, but they are still, you can tell it's just kind of woven into who they are. They got a rebound and they're gone. It'll be number 20, Hayden Boston. So one of the seniors that doesn't play a whole lot is going to get in and get some minutes here late in this game. Minton's second free throw was also good. That's going to be number 10, Justin Thornton, who's going to check in for the Rams, sophomore. Kevin Hurst bring it up. 32-point advantage for the Rams. Temple on the wing. Brings it out top. Finds Drury in the corner. Drury's going to drive. Temple on the drive. Out the Bandit. Bandit's going to pull up about the elbow. No good. Rebound there by Hughes. They're going to get a jump ball there. And they're going to point this to Eastern basketball. Eastern finds, trying to find Bonjavolt in the inside. There was, I think the refs disagreed on the call. One guy said that he thought it was off Bonjavolt, the lead official. So they are going to go back the other way. The lead official thought that it was off of Paoli. Once they confirmed, the guy said, no, definitely it was off of White. It's going to be Paoli basketball. 5:22 to play, 60-28.
You know, assuming Paoli closes this out and they play Providence tomorrow, I think that's a really good matchup itself. You know, both teams can play. Well, Providence likes to play slow.
Correct.
I don't know if you've gotten to watch them play much this year.
I've had them a couple times this year.
Yeah, defensive. Coach Miller puts an emphasis on defense.
And tipped out of bounds there.
You know, offensively they're slow, and you know they can take some time off the clock.
So they are definitely a possession. Yep. It's kind of funny because Coach Miller there, I played against him in a time when Providence was an up-tempo, fast, press, run and gun, shoot as many threes as you can possibly. There was a season where they were trying to shoot threes every 8 seconds. You know, they were going to put up 40 or 50 threes. That would have been in the late 90s when Miller played.
Yeah.
He had several games where he had 8, 9, 10 threes. Bandit's going to connect for 3. So to see him kind of go from what he played under to kind of his style was just physical. It's control tempo. It's control possession. You're going to see two very different styles of basketball tomorrow night. So we'll see. Nice steal there by Caleb Bonjavolt. Just read that passing lane so well, able to connect for an easy layup. 4:24 to play in this contest. Paoli, that's Thornton down top. He's going to drive baseline. They're going to get a foul there on Chase Batt. They're going to say that that's on the floor. Probably the right call. There was a lot of contact. He kind of shot the ball after they blew the whistle. 54, like Poe checked in for Paoli, that other senior who doesn't see a whole lot of action. Inbound to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to find her from 3. Didn't do it. That is the younger Sullivan, the Ian Sullivan. Chad Sullivan, the junior, Ian, the sophomore. Fowler out top, gets it to Bandit. Bandit over to Drury, finds Bonjavolt in the lane, no good. Rebounded there by Thornton. Jackson Reynolds brings it up. Finds Bostock. I think the crowd's trying to get one of their seniors to get a bucket up there. Reynolds goes to the rim and good. .330 to play. Paoli with a 32-point advantage. Vanna's going to fire for a long three. No good. Rebound Thornton. And again, they're off to the races. Off to the races. I think Coach Sullivan had a three. No, decided not to. Gets it out to Reynolds. Reynolds to Poe. Poe's going to fire for three. No good. He's going to be rebounded there by Bostock. He's going to throw it off of Fowler. It's going to be Paoli basketball.
If 54 Poe scores right here, the roof's going to come off this place.
I think him or Bostock, either one. Both of those seniors. I think Paoli Shearblock's going to lose their minds. Sullivan out top. They find Bostock on the corner. No good. You can feel the anticipation in the gym. Drury on the inside gets it in the bat. Bat's going to get hammered. He's going to go line for two.
You know, and whatever side you're on in these games when that happens, when you got a manager coming in and not playing, or a manager or a senior that doesn't play a whole lot, I'm always cheering for that guy. I always want to see him hit the three or the layup, whatever it is they're trying to get him.
Well, you know, obviously you've got two guys who probably didn't see many minutes because you've got a really solid team. They've obviously got 22 men, you know, but they're putting in time, putting in effort. I don't know their situation, but you see them get rewarded in a public scene where, you know, they can get recognized. You know, it's just, you know, it's good for them.
Yeah. I love to see it.
It'll be out of bounds Eastern basketball, 2:41 to play. Eastern's going to look to get it in and gets it into Fowler. Fowler for three. No good. Rebound there to Reynolds. Reynolds going to bring it up. Bonjavold being aggressive. Reynolds going to get all the way to the rim. We're going to find Poe. Poe finds Bostock. Over to Sullivan. Sullivan back out to Reynolds. They're going to get it inside to number 10. That's going to be Thornton. And that's going to be Eastern going to call a 30-second timeout. I think mostly just to get their subs in.
I believe so. I think he's getting the seniors out.
I think so those seniors are going to come out. We're going to get a standing ovation from the Eastern faithful. Again, these guys have had kind of mixed success. Freshman and sophomore year both played on some really solid teams. Had a good year last year. This year probably wasn't what they expected. You see some highs and lows throughout the year. And, you know, I think we got to playing some good basketball in spurts. I think you just run into a buzzkill with a team like Paoli, who's just so many weapons on their home court. You know, it was going to be a tough obstacle to overcome, kind of no matter how you slice it. But hats off to those guys. Also, he did not take it. Yes, he just called the timeout. I don't know if they decided they wanted to play and he let them stay, or just let them play out. Yeah. Or maybe he's just going to get them out kind of one at a time. 33-67, just over 2 minutes to play. Bad over to Bonjavold. They're going to get 54. They're going to get Poe for a foul. Just being a little aggressive in the back there. I wouldn't say this publicly. I am saying it, but I think he called that foul just so that coach could get a sub. You know, there was a sub at the table. I agree. I think I think he was just trying to let Bonjavold have his moment. So thanks to the officials for doing that. You know, some people may not like it. Drury's going to be able to finish for two on the inbound. Drury just had a pretty nice game tonight, which is funny because I think he's going to match Cole tonight. They're going to get Bannon for a foul. check in. Ty Stevens going to check in for Eric Drury. Nice job. Nice season. After having not played last year, really just came in and kind of didn't know what to expect. But several games this year, just kind of a spark plug. He gives quite a bit of energy to the team. He gives energy on the court. There's a foul on 23 advantage. Bosstock got to the rim. Advantage to the call foul. And we're going to have a sub there for Cody. The foul is going to check in. Give him a second just to be recognized by his fans. Bosstock's first free throw is no good. Again, just a nice career. Again, getting to 1,000 points just this week. It's not a common thing, really, at any school. That just had a nice career, had a nice season. I know that he's probably disappointed with overall this season, but able to reach a personal milestone is always exciting. Bosstock's going to get to the rim, no good. Rebound there by Hoagland. Minute and a half to play. Stevens going to bring it up. Stephen. That's going to be Brading out top. Brading's going to try to get to the rim. Kicks it to Fowler. Fowler for three. No good. Rebound there by Thornton. Ball got knocked out of bounds. Going to stay Paoli basketball.
You wonder if a couple of those shots in the first quarter had fallen. Because we were playing hard. We were competing. It looked like Coach had a really good game plan for him. Especially offensively, we talked about easy they got to the basket. The press didn't seem to bother us too much until they went man-to-man in the second.
Yeah, the first quarter, just get some shots to fall. It creates a very different halftime. Obviously this team is very good, but we needed shots to fall tonight in order to be able to compete with this team. And crazy enough, we did a decent job not turning the ball over. I've got us down for 10, 11 turnovers, which isn't terrible with the team that presses and gets after the runs they do. But really, we need to be able to shoot at a high clip tonight. Wasn't able to get it done. Just inside a minute, Paoli going to be out of bounds. Looks like they're trying to get one of their seniors a bucket. It's going to be Reynolds going to fire for three, no good. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Going to be Eastern. They're going to say Paoli basketball. I really thought that Poe hit that one for Paoli, but inbound, they get it to Poe. Poe gets it out to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Bosstock. 40-some seconds to play. Sullivan out top. Over to Reynolds. Looks like Paoli's going to be okay with just holding him for into the game. Brady almost has a steal. 25 seconds to play. And the Paoli fans are on their feet. And that is going to be 10 seconds left to play. It's going to be a ball game. Paoli is going to advance to the Sectional 46 championship against the Paoli Rams. That is going to be a final score of 67-35. 32-point win by the Paoli Rams. Again, the hats off to them. Again, I think tomorrow night's going to be a fantastic sectional final between two very solid basketball teams. We're going to cut through a couple commercial breaks, and then we will be right back with some final thoughts on the game and some statistics.
Hey, everybody. Have you heard about the Awareness Washington County Chili Cook-Off? It's back this year and better than ever.
It's always so much fun, and the chili is awesome.
It's going to be Saturday, March 8th from 4 to 7 at Southern Hills Church in the gymnasium.
For chili fans, it's only $10 for adults and only $5 for children.
What a deal. And you can sample all the chili that you want. Red chili, white chili, with pasta, and even without.
Plus, the dessert auction is amazing. So many delicious treats. There will also be a silent auction and bag raffles for the kids.
You can vote for your favorite chili and for the best decorated booth.
The chili chefs can win cash prizes. For Best Judged Red Chili, Best Judged White Chili, People's Choice, and Best Decorated Booth.
Would you like to enter the competition? There's no entry fee. Just go to awarenesswashingtoncounty.org and download the registration form and all the info. Or you can contact Margie Morris on Facebook, and she'll send you an entry form.
We are looking forward to seeing you there.
Congress is poised to pass a bill to keep AM radio in cars, but time is running out. 82 million Americans risk losing the news, sports, talk, traffic, and vital emergency information they rely on. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress to pass this bill now.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And we're back here at Paoli High School with some final thoughts on a nice contest. The Paoli Rams victorious over the Musketeers 67-35. Some quick point stats for the game. For Paoli, Minton had 12, Padgett with 8, Thornton with 2, Hughes with 7, Cole with 10. Did not score in that second half. Spires with 5, Apple with 4, Sullivan with 12, Reynolds with 2, and Sullivan with 5. Again, just got so many scores and so many weapons. If you'd have told me we were going to hold Cole to 10, and to be fair, that Drew was going to match him with 10, I would say, hey, we're going to have a shot. We're going to have a shot because really able to neutralize two of their biggest talents in both Sullivan and Cole. Meanwhile, for the Musketeers, Bannon led us with 12. Bonswood also had 12. Drury had 10, and then Temple added a free throw. Just a tough season. Is that you always hate to end the season. Easton's going to finish up 7-17. Not the season I don't think that anybody expected. I kind of thought we were going to have a little stronger year, but this particular year in the area is just a lot of solid basketball teams. Just a lot of solid teams, and it seemed like every night there were no freebies. There was no easy win games. Really coming out of the Christmas, I thought, I think we were going to turn the corner. Tough loss to North Harrison. Playing Paoli, Silver Creek, Charlestown, back to back, 3 just very solid basketball teams, and then finishing the year with Cord, Brownstown, and Orleans. Again, there's just no let up in our schedule, and so it kind of shows you kind of what these guys are facing every single night. Even with a fairly veteran team, it's just no easy wins on the schedule. So my hats off to them. I thought we had a really nice first quarter, not able to finish. Second quarter getting a little away from us. Giving up about 16 to 20 each quarter defensively. They just had too many weapons. And I think anybody watching tonight just saw that. I think you saw a really good basketball team. Even though I think we did some nice things, we just saw a better team.
We did. I feel like we did a lot of really good things. And going back to just how deep they are, you can press so much, right, so long, and they're constantly fresh. There was a lot of good kids coming in and out of that game for them.
And then kind of the opposite, we're not very deep. We're not very deep. So, really playing 6-7 consistently, and really that's it. That's what we have. That's been kind of the rotation throughout. Just not able to match up real well.
Yeah.
But my hats off to Coach Weatherford and the team. I do see lots of positives. Again, hats off to Cody Bannett on just a fantastic milestone, getting to 1,000 points. I do think there's some pieces that we can build around going forward. Temple's going to come back strong. I think Valor and Hurst are going to have this experience is going to pay off. I think the guy Grading and Hoagland are going to be able to come back and get into the action. Again, I think there's some positives in the future. Again, you mentioned the 8th grade class has had a lot of success coming in and seeing if they can compete with these guys night in, night out. So look forward to seeing what the future holds for Musketeer basketball. But that's going to be it for tonight. Again, final score: Paoli's victorious over Musketeers 67-35. They will advance to play Providence tomorrow night. Again, should be a very good matchup. Two very different styles of teams, but similar body types, physicality on both teams. I'm probably going to give the edge to Paoli just in my own mind, but I know that Coach Miller is going to have them ready, and you're going to see a dogfight. I'm sure you're going to see just a packed house. Providence always seems to bring big travel. And you saw tonight, Paoli just brought a ton of people. So it should be a great environment for high school basketball. So this has been Jake Johanningsmeyer and Jordan Williams doing this game. It's been a privilege, Jordan. I appreciate you jumping on tonight. I know this wasn't what you planned on doing, but it's always nice to have some experience. I think you did a fantastic job. We look on to next season. Look on to the football season in the fall. Excited about what's going to happen there and the progress we're going to be able to make. See what kind of schedule adjustments may or may not happen going into the fall. I know me personally, I'm a big baseball fan, so excited to see the turn in the weather and seeing baseball season up in full swing, and my daughter's with softball and tennis and all that. So again, we might get just a little bit of a break here, but then we're back into the spring sports. So having said all that, again, it's been a great season. We look forward to next year. This has been Jake Johanningsmeyer and Jordan Williams with Musketeer Basketball signing off. Have a fantastic night.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're good at insurance, but not just any insurance. We're good at... Did you forget the parking brake? Yes, you forgot the parking brake.
Saving you money with the
Insurance.
value menu at breakfast.
When the forecast calls for cheese balls, I tail insurance.
Burrito.
Even shouldn't have parked under that tree.
Either a double
Insurance.
cheeseburger, McChicken, 6
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop